Hello, everybody. You can call me Hunch. Let me give you a quick recap because I've deleted a lot of my videos for personal reasons. Um, if you're new here, I'll give you a recap of what I've been talking about for the last year. Okay, so basically, what I've been talking about is stacks, basically overthrowing Ethereum this next cycle, not in terms of market cap or whatever, just overthrowing them in terms of importance during the cycle, gains during the cycle. And you can go watch some old videos, but I talk about decentralization, logic, a lot of logical things. If you're new here, I tend to be funny right now. I'm not in a funny mood, but I'm going to try to bring you value. So here's my value. For the last 6 months to a year, I've been talking about the breakdown of the ETH Bitcoin chart for this next cycle, and that's because of stacks, that's because of ordinals, that's because of all sorts of things. I've been talking about gaming on Bitcoin being the number one Web3 currency. And I just want to say, if you're going to watch this whole video before I get into it, that on the internet, there's not a lot of genuine thought process, okay? That doesn't mean there's not value. I get a lot of value from YouTube and people on Twitter and things like that. But the breakdown, and I think we're seeing this globally as a society, the breakdown of critical thinking, is a very sobering thought for me. One of the reasons I haven't been posting a lot, not because I feel that I'm a critical thinker, but someone who's relatively normal feels like the world's going a little bit mad, right? And when you go through things in your life personally, and the outside world is chaotic and unstable as it is, it's very hard to sort through those things. So without further ado, let's dive into what I'm going to be talking about. So I made this video a year ago. I made a bunch of others. I may have deleted some videos about Bitcoin gaming being the number one Web3 currency. I'm here talking about Elixir, right? LBTC, NFTs, so on and so forth. I've also talked about in videos Bitcoin being the currency for Counter-Strike and so on and so forth in different situations. And I basically make arguments throughout my videos that Bitcoin will be the number one Web3 gaming currency, so on and so forth. So today, GameStop announces that Elixir will be partnering with GameStop to become this gaming hub. I don't know all the details, but one can extrapolate that even though they say it's multi-chain, the most important chain, as Elixir was originally using liquid Bitcoin, it tends to be get its roots from Bitcoin, that Bitcoin will be the most important Web3 gaming thing, maybe stacks. So I just want to say, like, if you're watching Alex Becker and all these other Web3 people, they have made a lot of money. They appear to be have merit or credentialed. But what you need to understand is they have a motive. They have a different life than you, right? They are entrepreneurs. They're YouTube, they're social media stars, so on and so forth. They're not really speaking to normal laymen. So I hope this video gives the layman, the little guy, a lot of value. Now, obviously, Bitcoin has broken out from this huge cup and handle. This is an important thing you want to see here. There could be a pullback if you're a day trader. Ignore that. We're on the up. I've been talking about for the last year. I think we break all-time highs. I continue to believe that we break all-time highs. Obviously, if you've been following stacks, we're having a massive run from the bottom. We've had a huge breakout from this trend. And I know I haven't made videos in a long time, and I've deleted a lot of the ones that I've made. But some people in the comments hopefully can vouch me if this if this video goes viral. Then I've been talking about ETHBTC for a long time, and that I think it'll continue to write down. I could be validated by something. But here we are after long periods of time. and it continues to be in this downtrend and go for long periods of time. A lot of the people, and this is what's so disappointing about this space, and I'm sorry I sound like this. I've got a kind of a negative tone or bias right now, but I've been very disappointed with a lot of things lately, but so don't take it personally. I'm usually lively. They're not going to be honest about this. They're going to say, oh, it's a fake out, so on and so forth. But if you just take a step back and, see everything that's going on with BlackRock and Bitcoin and things, if you take an honest opinion, you realize that Bitcoin tends to take on things that ETH or other chains do well, like NFTs, so on and so forth. So my thesis has been this whole time that ETH Bitcoin continues to break down throughout the cycle. STX gains a lot of market share. I knew it would be a bumpy road. I didn't know if it would be like, back here or what happened. I can't draw for some reason. Wherever it happens, I didn't know when or where or time. I had a general sense. So that's what I think continues to happen. Web3 gaming people don't want you to know this, right? I mean, they want to sell you a product, right? And I always say I'm a recovering Bitcoin maxi. Like I'm obviously not a Bitcoin maxi if I believe in stacks, but there is merit to a lot of what they are saying. Web3 people, they kind of want to sell you something. So I get it, but the real gaming currency will be Bitcoin. It'll probably utilize stacks, and I think we continue to make all-time highs this year. I think with Bitcoin, I think stacks is a derivative of Bitcoin, and it's got more risk, but obviously I think it's got a lot of upside. So if you don't have a lot of BTC, I continue to think it's the best play in the space. You can call me Hunch. See you later.